What is going on, everybody? Today is a big day for Nick Sands Presents because today is the first time I'm ever returning to a location. That's right, we are back here at Pillar Art Gallery, Art Projects, Art something, in Concord, New Hampshire for their latest opening called Nano. We're going to be talking to some of the artists, we're going to be talking to the owners, we're going to be talking to a bunch of people, looking at some sweet art. I'm pretty sure there's some vegan cuisine in there. There's some cider or something. I don't know. We're going to go in, we're going to investigate exactly what's going on here. It's a very small building. It's very hot in there. I did shower, I did wear deodorant, but I feel a little bad for the people that are in there now that are going to have to deal with me. And now I am sitting down with one of the artists featured here. His name is Chris Vigu, and I'm going to let him tell you what he does.
So I'm a photographer.
I love that you turned your camera so it was very prominent on your face, on your chest, in case anybody had any questions about what you did.
I always carry it with me, so.
What do you think of the framing?
Looks good. I can't really see that far. But
that's probably for the best, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I ran a photo lab with one of my really good friends, and we ran out of, Nashua, New Hampshire for 2 years and ran like a whole photo developing lab. So a little bit of my backstory, I guess. So,
what's the most unusual picture you've ever developed that was a surprise for somebody else?
I don't know if I could call it out.
You don't have to say their name. Describe the photo in very vivid detail.
Some feet stuff.
Were they like stomping on spaghetti or something?
Yeah, spaghetti. Yeah, we'll say that.
Thank you, Chris. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. You're very stylish, you're very handsome, and I appreciate it. Oh, where can people find you?
ChristopherVigu.com, and also my Instagram is @ChrisVigu.
Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. Thank you. All right, so now we are going to be doing a quick review of some food, vegan food from a person who is a vegan and makes vegan food. And their name is, you'll eat it and you'll like it. I'll be the judge of that. Vegan hot dog. Tastes just like a normal ass hot dog. Vegan falafel. That's actually fucking. I grilled them things on it. Hell yeah. Vegan meatball. I don't know how you make a gravy that good without meat, but goddamn, I did eat it, and I did like it. And now I am here with Olivia
Carl.
Olivia Carl. 2 first names. Interesting. What is it exactly that you do?
So I am an artist. I'm also a design student, and I started a project this past year. So I'm the founder of this project called Queer Artist Gathering.
And what is that?
So basically it arose from, there was in Littleton, there were some select board members who were trying to ban public art. A lot of it centered around trying to ban public expressions of queerness. And I need to step up and sort of protect this because I'm a queer artist. And what am I going to do about it? I hold these events. A lot of them are these collaborative, experiential art making events.
So you basically just described the plot from Footloose.
I think I did, yeah.
What pieces do you have here today?
So I have 2 ink drawings in there. They're abstract pieces. I do them with a brush that I designed out of lichen. So grandfather's beard.
Like a werewolf?
It's lichen, like it's the cross between moss and
Okay, all right. I know what you're saying now.
Yep.
I was thinking Lycan.
Okay,
Like a
yeah.
werewolf. I was
No.
like, what is going on right now?
You're good.
I was like, this took a sharp turn.
No, for me, it's a collaborative process with the lichen, and so it's how to work with that tool. And
Well, I'm liking it a lot. Is that the first time you've heard that joke?
I think it probably is.
Where can people find you?
You can find me at oliviacarl.com. I also have, I think it's Olivia Carl Art, or my Instagram is apparently forgettable, but yeah, oliviacarl.com is really the best way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Thank you.
And now I am here with
Jody Stowe.
How have you found yourself here today?
I drove up from upstate New York.
How long did that take?
6 hours, 7 hours.
Wow. That's right, people. They're driving 7 hours to come get interviewed by me. That's how big we've gotten. That's the kind of reach we have attained. Can you tell me a little bit about the piece you have in the gallery today?
It's called Random Weave Wire. Just sort of randomly weave wire.
It's a very fitting name, I'm going to tell you. How did you come up with the design?
I don't know.
You just kind of started randomly weaving.
Actually, we wove it over a little dish to keep the shape.
Okay, so the plan was to make a basket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's always to make a basket.
Okay, it kind of sounded like you zoned out. You woke up and you had a basket.
No, there's a purpose to it.
How did you discover random weave wiring? Random wire weaving?
Took a class from, I don't get her name right, Polly Jacobs, and then it's some last name I can't say.
I see that you're doing about as good as me right now. Where can people find the rest of your work?
They can't.
Perfect. Now I am sitting out here with one of the other artists. Her name is Rania, and I'm going to let her explain exactly what she does.
I would definitely describe myself as multidisciplinary, but now I've kind of narrowed it down to mostly like textile and fibers related work.
Can you describe the piece that you submitted? Is that the right word? Submitted to the show?
So my piece is a doll box that I made entirely from scratch, and then a customized doll head, which is displayed inside the toy box that I made.
Why that piece? Why did you choose that to bring to the gallery?
I don't have much work that's small, and the call was for like really tiny work.
Such a practical reason.
Yes.
How big is the work that you usually do?
At least like this big, which isn't even that big, but it's just, this show is like, they want really tiny pieces.
Do you work all in like sculpture and that kind of thing, or are you more? You said like fabric in the beginning, and something else that I've forgotten because I took a lot of brain damage when I was a kid, and so I apologize for that. I don't even remember what the question was. That's the brain damage again.
Yeah. Okay, I remember. So I don't do any sculptural work anymore. That was the last piece I finished before the pandemic started, and I feel like that changed my work so much. Because I have to focus now on like making it accessible, making it easily storable, like being able to travel with work is like things I think about a lot now. And I actually have an artwork in my purse that I'm working on.
Were you just working on it right now?
On the bus over here, yeah. So yeah, it's a lot more work now that's like flat, or like I can even roll it up.
What is your favorite candy bar?
Snickers.
It's such a generic choice. I thought you were going to hit me with something crazy.
I'm confident in my decision.
Where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram at Rania. That's Rania Kadafour, Kadafour. So that's my Instagram, and then my website is like linked there as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And now I am here with the gallery owners themselves. This is
Fallon Ray
and
Mike Howitt.
Hi, puppy. I know. Oh, it's okay. I lost my train of thought. So the show went pretty good, or it's still going on, but it's going pretty good. What do you think?
I think it went great. I think that we have a great turnout, sold some work, and all the artists are happy that their work's up. So it's a good time.
Yeah. I think this compares to your last show.
So it's crazy. We have like exploded in followers and people interested in what we're doing. So it's been really fun to have more bodies in the space, more people noticing what we're doing, and just enjoying what Pillar is and wants to be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You've been into art forever. Like, you've always loved art and artists and all that shit. And now you're getting the opportunity to, like, create something that probably, knowing you probably wish you had when you were but a young girl. So how does that feel to, like, be making that a reality?
It feels crazy. It feels surreal. Just meeting people in person, showing them that this is possible, that like we deserve to have our arts out there. Yeah, it's just great to see. It's unreal. It's like I died and came back to life, and
Well, you did. You literally did. That's a story for another time.
That's a story for another time. But yeah, it's just I'm in a whole new world.
Same question, but you were never a young girl.
Yeah.
Sick. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. And now I am here with
Sharon Chandler Carenti.
And what are you doing here today at Pilar? I always want to say Pilar, like French it up.
I am here because I decided to respond to the open call that I found on Instagram for this particular exhibit. I started working small size quilting because it's more of an immediate satisfaction. I take all cloth and put it through a natural dye process from plants from my garden.
So you make your own dye from plants in your garden, is that correct?
Yeah, we have a beautiful marigold garden. What that looks like is a sea of yellow in my yard.
You add a lot of like maybe imperfect sort of stitching and like imperfect kind of things that are added within a lot of it's straight and then there's a lot of it that's kind of weird.
I'm a very improv personality.
Same, I don't know if you can tell.
I don't believe that perfection exists. I believe we live a very flawed life, and that is what's reflecting in most of the pieces I create and what I do for exhibits.
I believe perfection exists, and her name is Sharon.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Do you hand stitch everything?
So the clothing that I make is generally improv quilting into a large piece of yardage, and then I cut. I do not sketch. I do not make patterns. I do not outsource. I have about 3,500 pieces out in the world. It's been only my hand that has touched each of those pieces. I have a lot of integrity. I'm rooted deeply in the integrity of my company.
And you're humble. I'm just kidding.
I am.
I know you are. I'm just kidding.
Try to be.
I'm not. But to be fair, I'm pretty great, so it's hard to be humble. It's hard to stay humble when you're as great as this.
Confidence and humility, and if we walk that path, we're good.
Thank you so much, Sharon. I really appreciate it.
Nice to talk to you.
Nice talking to you, too. Well, everybody, today was a lot of fun. We had a good time. We looked at some art. We ate some vegan cuisine. And overall, just a good day with some cool people. Doing cool shit, and that's what we're all about here at Nick Sands Presents. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and please go check out all these artists. Please check out Pillar Art Gallery, please, and we'll talk to you later. Mwah, mwah. Bye.